morning everybody, happy half term. I'm going to set you a half term challenge, and that's setting everybody, all the parents and the carers and all of you and anybody else that you know. I'm going to set you a juggling challenge. Now there might be some of you out there who can already juggle. That's fantastic, you'll be able to help the other people out. But what we're going to do is over the course of this week, we are going to see if by next Monday we can get any of you starting to learn to juggle. Now it does take a while, it does take a bit of commitment, but it's a brilliant skill to learn. And I'm going to give you a few tips and see if we can get you started. I'm also looking forward to seeing how many of the Shrub Street staff can do this as well. I know Mr. Campbell is already a pretty good juggler, but we'll see if we can get anybody else juggling by the end of it. Who knows, we could have a whole circus school. So, are you ready to get started? So some of you are probably thinking, well, how are we going to do it? We haven't got 3 balls to use at home. We haven't got 3 tennis balls. We haven't got any juggling balls. You don't need any juggling balls to start off. You don't need tennis balls or juggling balls at all, really. When I first learnt to juggle, I was about 13. A friend of my dad's taught me, and he basically started me off like this, with a pair of socks. Okay? If you've got 3 pairs of socks, that would be brilliant, okay? So what you do is you take a sock, you scrunch it up. And in fact, probably the best way to do it, if we roll this sock up like this, you roll the sock up like that, and then put it in the end of your other sock. Okay? Put it in the end of your other sock, a bit like that. And then, I've got big thick socks here, and if you can roll them back over themselves, and you make like that. And actually, the bigger the better to start off with, because it gives something easier to catch. Okay? So there you go. So, that's 3 juggling balls. Up, 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 up. Like so. Okay, so, but to start off with, we just need 1. Okay, now I'm going to give you a couple of tips. The first tip I ever had about juggling was when you learn to juggle, a really good idea is to stand next to either a settee or your bed, or if you've got a higher bed, that's what I was lucky with. I had like a bed about there, so it was perfect. But if you stand there, it stops you moving forward, because when you juggle, when you first learn, you get something called the juggler's walk, like that, okay? So if you stand in front of something, it will stop you from moving forward. So I could put that stool out like that. That means that when I juggle, I'm not going to move forward, okay? But the other thing, this is one that the parents will like. If you do it over a bed, or if you do it over a settee, every time you drop a ball, and there will be times when you do it, after a while, it hurts your back bending down. But if it's on a bed or a settee, you don't have to keep bending down. So it's perfect. Now, I'm going to just teach you the basics, and what I suggest you do is you use this video to go back over and have a look again to see what you have to do, because we're going to do it in a couple of different steps. Okay, the first step you need, and we can all do this, you just need 1 ball, 1 pair of socks, 1 object that you're going to be able to throw around. Okay, make sure it's something that's soft, so we're not going to break anything. Okay. So, what I want you to do is hold that in your dominant hand, which means if you're right-handed, hold it in your right hand. If you're left-handed, hold it in your left hand, okay? And I want you to imagine that in front of you there is a window, okay? Just imagine that there is a window shaped like that. And what we do is we're going to throw this first ball to the top corner of the window and then catch it. So it's going to go to the top corner of the opposite window. Okay, so there's my window there, so I'm going to throw it like this, and I'm going to catch it. Okay, so I'm going to throw it, and I'm going to catch it. It's much harder. I've not done this for a while with one. It's like that. Okay, throw it and catch it. So throw it to the opposite window. Then do the same with the left hand. So you throw to the right, and you throw to the left. Throw to the right, throw to the left. So think about that window all the time. Think all the window all the time, like that. Okay? Perfect. So do that a few times, make sure it's hard. You'll find yourself having to step forward. I'm trying to keep my feet still. If you've got, like I said, if you've got a bed or a table or a settee in front of you, it'll be much easier. Okay? But you're just going to throw like this. There you go. Easy peasy. Okay? Once you're confident doing that and you're pretty good at catching, pick up your second pair of socks, your second juggling ball. Now there's two things you need to know about here. So this is step 2. The first thing is, remember that window. Okay? Remember you're throwing to the opposite corners. Okay? But you also have to remember a little juggling phrase. Okay? If this sticks in your head, it will make it much easier. And that is throw, throw, catch, catch. Okay? Now the first thing I want to do is we're just going to throw, throw. So don't worry about the catching, you're just going to throw, throw. So watch carefully. As this juggling ball reaches the top corner of the frame, opposite side, I'm going to release the other juggling ball and they will cross diagonally, like that, okay? So watch, just going to do throw, throw. Okay, I'm not worrying about the catching. Do it again, throw, throw, okay? Throw, throw. Brilliant. Then you put the catch, catch bit in, because this time it's throw, throw, then you have to catch, catch. Watch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Once you've done that, you're starting to juggle. Okay? You're then starting to juggle. Now then, this is the next bit. Once you've practiced that lots and lots, I'd spend a good day or so just focusing on that and go from each hand. So I'm starting with my right, I'm starting with my left. I'm starting with my right, I'm starting with my left. Okay, remember, throw, throw, catch, catch. I have to say it quite quickly. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Like that, okay? Once you've done that, you can introduce your third juggling ball. So now you should have 2 in one hand and 1 in the other. And you start with your dominant hand. And it's exactly the same thing that we've just done, but we don't stop. So rather than going throw, throw, catch, catch, stop, we just keep going. Okay, so watch very carefully, it becomes like a cycle. Whenever you've got 2 balls, 2 juggling balls or 2 juggling objects in one hand, that's the one you're going to throw from. So watch. Okay? So when you have 3, another good way of trying it is to just see if you can get all the balls in the cycle. So watch, this is how this would do. I'm going to throw, I'm going to throw, and I'm going to throw. But there has to be a catch in there, watch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. You see? Just before my second catch, I have to throw the 3rd ball. Watch again. Throw, throw, catch. You see? Okay. then we just cycle it round. And the coolest thing about juggling is, like I said, you can do it with anything. You can do it with anything. So, I can take some fruit, I can juggle with some fruit. Juggle with some toilet rolls. Okay, we can juggle with 3 different objects. So there you go. I hope that's given you a few ideas. Let's see if we can get as many people from Shrub Street juggling as possible. Doesn't matter what you use. Okay, so that's Mrs. Wright's out. You can do that as well, do it with eggs. All this takes is a little bit of practice and a bit of perseverance and resilience, which I know at Shrub Street we've got bucket loads of. You've demonstrated that not just over the last few weeks, but over the last few years. So let's see, this will be an amazing skill for you to learn. It's really good to engage the different parts of your brain. It's actually quite relaxing when you get going. It's good fun. You can juggle with other people. There's all sorts of things that you can do. By all means, send me some videos to show your progress with this. But what I'm really excited about and looking forward to is seeing some videos after half term of all the parents and the carers and the brothers and the sisters and the staff show me how they can juggle. Okay? Good luck everybody. See you soon.